Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing. As a legislative authority in Asheville, we impact the lives of families, businesses, and schools. With such a weighty responsibility, we believe it is wholly appropriate to petition for help from a higher authority in the discussion, reflection, and dispensing of our duties as council members. Moment of silence. You may be seated. Matt?
Present.
Roger? Present. Randy?
Present.
Dave? Here. And Chad and Colton are excused. One's out of state, was out of country. Have a motion to approve the January 1st, 2025 minutes.
So moved. Second.
Vote.
Yep. Yes.
Departmental reports. In front of you, we have the tax administrator. Notice, so need a motion to approve her. So you give your own report.
Looks like the Attorney General is one we want to keep leaning on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve this.
Second.
Second.
Vote.
Yes.
Dan?
Just some updates. We have received 2 demo radios from Motorola. Sergeant Juster has one, and there's one on third shift. When we were getting the program, we were informed that Motorola has a program going on right now with a discount. So we were able to get the 15 walkies, extra batteries, and 3 mobile cruiser radios for the exact same price we were originally paying for the 15. Parter's starting to get the stuff in for the truck. We have the flashlights, the red dots, the holsters for the firearms, and they're supposed to be in around March 15th. That's all.
Jim Bob?
The only thing I have is water plant. The plans, general plan's been approved by EPA, so we're moving forward on that. I don't know if some of the council knows that. Other than that, that's really about all I got update on.
I'm going to be submitting something to spend some of the impact fee monies. I want to redo the office, Colton's office in there, put new cabinetries and countertops in. Right now it's kind of a hodgepodge mess, and he's got really no storage, and with all the additional people, paperwork and stuff, it's just time to update the storage in there. So it's about $16,000 to new tops and everything.
We're going to use
Impact fee monies, governmental impact fee monies to do that with, so. And then also, I'd like to, at some point, if you guys, I want to open up a Q&A session for the public to come in, ask questions, get answers. So all these rumors that are flying around are half-baked and no truth to them can be answered. Give people the opportunity to come in and ask their questions. I don't know if you guys if you would want to be present, want to be part of it, if you want us to do it on a night other than council night or an after council meeting. I don't want it to be part of the official meeting. But I think everybody here is kind of getting tired of all the stuff we're seeing floating around that's not true, and we'd like to give people an opportunity to ask their questions and get the real answers.
I think the only thing, if you have most of the council there, we'll have to make it a meeting anyway, because, so it's not
One place.
Pardon me?
We're all in one place.
Right.
Such a.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't know if that would apply as long as you're not voting or making decisions on anything.
Yeah, we just give people the opportunity to ask questions, and like I said, if you guys, council, and everybody wants to be part of it, then we'll schedule it on night after a council meeting. If you'd rather us do it on a different night, we can do that as well. But just, like I said, all the non-truth that's out there flying around needs answered if people want to ask the questions, so.
I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
If that's the case, we'll probably try and schedule something for, we'll put it out, but we're gonna be here till from 7:30 to 8:30 after the next council meeting, and we'll go from there. And give people an hour to ask the questions and get answers. Did you?
Any older new business, council?
The $16,000, well, that'll have to be voted on by council, right,
Yeah,
prior to?
yeah. Yeah, and you guys have to approve all the spending of the funds anyhow. I'll send everybody out a drawing and a layout of the cabinets, along with the pricing and stuff on it, and then next meeting, we'll bring it up as a resolution and vote on it.
Okay.
The committee met and reports.
Parks are gonna meet March the 3rd, 5:15.
Also on here, I need a motion for an executive session.
Yeah, so move.
Okay. The executive session is going to be pursuant to RC 121.22G1 concerning the employment dismissal and/or discipline of a public employee. Vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Does council wish to take any action on the executive session?
When no decision was made, we're referring to our solicitor.
One second.
Second?
Vote.
Yes.
My report, we had a meeting at the fire department with the builder for the new Andrew defense up at Rickenbacker. And the village could look to make in income taxes a substantial amount of money, because they went from 4,000 to with support people, there could be 12,500 people hired at Rickenbacker. So, being in the JED with Madison Township and Columbus, we stand to benefit from income taxes too. April, you have anything?
I don't.
Audience comment? Kathy?
Yes, sir. Can I have the paper?
Yes. Absolutely.
I didn't know I was supposed to provide that ahead of time, sorry.
No, it's not.
I'm here to support and hopefully encourage you all on council to consider and then reinstate Jeff George as Chief of Police for Asheville. I have a couple of points I would like to make with regard to that. First of all, Mr. George has served the people of Asheville for many years and honorably. Secondly, on that sad occasion of the death of our chief then, Doug George, that you, council, chose to put Jeff George in place to provide that seamless transition in that very difficult time. I think he handled that quite well. Thirdly, after your careful examine of the evidences that have been presented, pro and con, I believe that you actually know the truth of the actions that were taking place at the time, and it brings you to this time and season of disparity with the community and such. Fourth, as council members, you're in a unique position of needing to do the right thing, but not necessarily the popular thing. You catch a lot of flack for a lot of crazy stuff. And in this particular position and on this particular circumstance also. This mantle of public service that you have and that you carry really weighs heavily on you. Perhaps not until after you were elected did you realize the severity of that and the difficulty of that. Often it is true that those who are the most critical scream the loudest and don't often have the information that you do. Lastly, I think it's a matter of integrity, that we need a chief with integrity. I believe that we need somebody who will stand up, accept blame, accept responsibility, accept trying to remedy the situation. Whether it's this particular situation or any other, as it were. That comes as part of the job on the police force, on council. We need somebody who will accept and admit human frailties. We need somebody who's looking to protect the village and the people in the village more than their own self-interest, and that they would look to uphold the law without the shame of compromise. I think it's a tough decision for you. I do not envy you in any regard with this particular circumstance in question, and in general, all the circumstances that come before you. Just really would want to encourage and impress upon you to reinstate him at his former position as chief of police in Asheville. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments?
On another subject, I really wish council would consider this annual, it doesn't amount to much, but the permit fee for people having alarms on their property. You know, it's $15, and it seems to me that we could do something that would just maybe have a charge to register your alarm, and then maybe if there's 2 false alarms or something in a 12-month period, you would pay something. But you know, to charge people to try to protect their property just doesn't fit with me. If we could do something to give back to folks that are trying to be law-abiding citizens, it would be, to me, the right thing to do. And I'd like the council at some point to talk about it at a committee meeting.
For the safety committee.
Okay? That's all I have.
Dave?
Maybe adjourn.
Vote?
Yeah.
Yes.